Hi, my name is Jay Perkins.
Hi, my name is Kelly Harnett.
Hi, we're the Mandarin Family.
My name's Sean Barron.
Hello, we're the Childers Family. I'm Brian, Sherry, Caleb, and Micah.
Hi, we're the Tevis Family. My name is Christine, and this is my husband, Rusty. And this is Rustine, Evie, and Ayana.
This is the Stewart family. My mom, Audrey is Stewart. My dad, Jimbo Stewart. My brothers, Chip and Cash Stewart, and I am Magnolia.
My name is Cam, and this is Meg. We recently just got engaged, and we are going to be the To Be Booth family.
And my name is Bobby Halbert, and this is my wife, Lori.
Hi, we're the Ciceros. I'm Chris. This is my wife, Allison, and this is our youngest son, Tyson.
I'm Drew Seibel, and I joined the Mandarin Family this year.
How would I describe this church, though? It's basically one word: family.
In our time at Mandarin, we have experienced a sense of belonging. It didn't matter that we didn't grow up in this church or grow up in Jacksonville. Everyone just welcomed us from the beginning and made us feel like family, and that's why we chose to make Mandarin our home.
The word I would use to describe Mandarin is definitely the word belonging. And kind of the phrase that I've been thinking since I've started going here is I feel like I belong to something and I'm a part of what Mandarin wants to accomplish as a church.
I think the first word that comes to my mind when I think about Mandarin is welcoming. That really is I mean, from the first time we walked through the doors, just welcomed by the building, welcomed by the people, every class we've been a part of, each of us, really, from adults down from youth. I think that was our very first experience with the boys going to Disciple Now, and just feeling like, hey, no, you can come be a part of this.
I would probably say that Mandarin feels like I belong. I think that would probably be one of the biggest words, because I feel at peace here, I feel at home here. I feel like I'm a part of something bigger here at Mandarin too. And I think another word that always comes to my head since joining Mandarin and being here is the word trust. Like, I feel like I trust the heart of our staff, and therefore I feel like I can trust the direction that our church is going, and that they're going to lead us in an incredible way that the Spirit leads.
One way I would describe Mandarin Baptist is Spirit-filled. I just see it throughout everything, especially worship. I haven't had a worship experience like this at any other church.
I would say, you know, when I hear the music and I hear the words and we sing it together, I just feel God's presence.
One of the things we really appreciate about Mandarin Baptist Church is the ability to worship online. We've had a number of personal situations over the past few months that has required us to worship from home, and so we're grateful to be able to do the worship from home, get newsletters, get communications to make us feel involved and connected even though we're not at the church.
My hope for the Mandarin family, my prayer is that we touch others' lives. Mandarin touched my life this past year, continues to do so every day. You know, we're all broken individuals, and I believe that we need the Lord in our lives.
I would love to see Christ exalted through knowing Him, through discipleship, through seeing our congregation not necessarily grow in number, which would also be a part of the prayer, but also in knowledge of Him.
I think our greatest prayer for our life and purpose within the church is to again experience God, and to, as we have heard as a church, to be able to provide that messaging and that purpose throughout the generations. I think that would be critical in everybody's walk of life, and that legacy through Christ that we leave behind.
The biggest prayer I have for our church is, it comes from Acts 2, where we see that the early church is continually devoted to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. And I think this church does that beautifully, but I'd love to see that word continually, and that word devoted just more and more every day, every week, just seeing that throughout all of the members of the church.
I am just very grateful that we are part of the Mandarin family, and I think another desire or dream that I have is that, you know, there's this diversity of culture, you know. It's just like, I know that there is a dominant culture in the church, but I am just delighted to see how everyone in church has accepted us, you know, or we're from different backgrounds, we're from different cultures, but I believe that as a body of Christ, we only have one culture, and that is Jesus' culture.
Okay, so I think my biggest prayer is also just something I've been observing, and we've talked about this several times. I just feel like the church is really on the cusp of a great revival. And I've turned to you several times in worship service and been like, something is happening. You can just feel it. It's palpable. Is that a word? I don't know. It's just in the air. And so I feel like there's people who are coming in, and the Spirit's just moving. And so my prayer is that just continues and it grows even bigger and affects not only our church, and not only Jacksonville, but the world. And so for me, it's just, I'm sitting here in anticipation, just kind of saying like, what God, what are you doing? Because it looks amazing.